Good morning, my dear students. This is about the last experiment in universal vibration apparatus. Okay, so undamped longitudinal vibration. So here, undamped longitudinal vibration, we are not using any oil to plot a vibration on a graph sheet. Okay, so longitudinal vibration is nothing but when a body or when a system which will be rotated, that will be rotated along the axis of the shaft is called as longitudinal vibration. Okay, so here we are not using any oil, hence we are going to call as this is as a undamped longitudinal vibration. Okay, so how to, that is the aim is to determine the frequency, logarithm decrement, time period, damping factor of a spring mass damper system. Okay, so here in this experiment the oscillation can be done. Here the oscillation takes place along the vertical axis. Okay, along the vertical axis of the shaft. Okay, so here we are going to use a spring mass damper system, whereas in the undamped torsional we are going to use what? String mass damper system. Okay, string is different, mass is different. Okay, spring is different. Okay, so apparatus is normally say longitudinal vibration, etc. Okay, it is a motor, drum. Okay, so these are the some apparatus we are going to use to conduct this experiment. Okay, procedure is same, all the three experiments. Okay, so the diagram, the lab setup is, it consists of what? One spring, so one motor, pen, rotating mass, base. Okay, these are the components we are going to use to conduct this experiment. Okay, so spring is connected to the what? This rotating drum, that masses, that is a, that spring is connected to the mass. Okay, heavy mass, that masses can be twisted along the vertical direction. Then we are going to get graph, the vibration graph on this, on graph sheet around the this what? Rotating drum. Okay, so here procedure is very simple. Here same procedure, all the four experiment procedure is same. Okay, fix the graph sheet around the drum, so without any wrinkle, without any this loose. Okay, and now second one is check whether the pen is touching to the graph sheet or not at the middle. Okay, so now switch on the motor. Okay, now pull down the masses and release the starting point of the graph just to give the twisting movement. Okay, make sure that the pen is touching on the graph, that is very important here. Once touching the pen, when you switch on the motor, when give the twisting movement, then there will be a vibration, longitudinal vibration of the disc is plotted on the graph sheet. Okay, so once you plotted the graph, then you automatically you are going to calculate what? You are going to take the values of x of t, that is x1 and x2 from the graph sheet. Okay, so from that graph sheet you are going to calculate these values. Okay, so the time period t is equal to, okay, x of t into 10 pi pi d. Okay, frequency is equal to f is equal to 1 by t hertz. Okay, the damping factor zeta is equal to delta divided by 2 pi, logarithm decrement delta is equal to what? Okay, so the after calculating those values, that values you have to write in this result fashion. Okay, for undamped longitudinal vibration, frequency is equal to this, damping factor is equal to this, logarithm decrement is equal to this, time period is equal to this. Okay, so this is about the result. Okay, now in the second session I am going to take the how we are going to plot the longitudinal vibration on a dam, that is graph sheet. Okay, so very, that is about in the second session. So now you see the videos very carefully how I am going to take the values of this x of t, x1 and x2. Okay, so okay, now I move on to the second session, that is about how to conduct this how to take the reading of this, how to take the plot on this. Okay, so thank you. Good morning, my dear friends. So now I came for the fourth experiment, that is the last experiment of this universal vibration apparatus. Okay, so in the previous this what? In the previous slide, I am going to tell, I am going to tell that what? So first experiment is we already conducted, that is a damped torsional vibration, damped longitudinal vibration. Okay, so that is what. The third one is the undamped torsional vibration. Okay, so now I am going to conduct the last experiment, that is called as undamped longitudinal vibration. Okay, so I am going to repeat. So here, so this is I am going to repeat once again. So this setup is called, this the machine is called as universal vibration apparatus. Okay, so left hand side we are going to conduct the torsional experiment. Right hand side we are going to conduct what? Longitudinal vibration. Okay, so here in this left hand side direction, the setup is we are going to use this string. Okay, so in the right hand side we are going to use for the longitudinal experiment purpose, we are going to use what? A spring. Okay, so here already we calculated the what vibration occur in the with oil and without oil in a what? Torsion vibration. So already we are calculated. Okay, so in this also we are going to calculate what with oil, that is called as a damped longitudinal vibration. Okay, in the last slide. Okay, so now I am conducted in the, now I am going to tell you about the last experiment, that is called as undamped longitudinal vibration. Okay, so in the today class I am going to tell you about how to take the reading from the undamped longitudinal vibration. Okay, so aim of the procedure, that is the aim of the experiment is that is what the name of the procedure experiment is undamped longitudinal vibration. Okay, so aim is to determine the what the longitudinal to determine the logarithm decrement time period frequency of a undamped longitudinal vibration with the help of the spring mass damper system. Okay, so this is about the what the aim of the experiment. Okay, apart from what you required is you required what here the spring you required and this motor is required. So here drum is required, sketch pen is required, and you need a graph sheet. Okay, so with the help of this apparatus we are going to conduct this experiment on this universal vibration apparatus. Okay, so now I am going to I think I already told you in the torsional vibration. So the oscillation takes place in horizontal direction. So in the longitudinal direction, the oscillation takes place in the vertical direction. Okay, that is the main difference between this. Okay, so longitudinal that is a torsional vibration means here the a motion of a body or the any system which will be rotated around the axis of the shaft is called as torsional vibration. Here the motion of a body which will be rotated along the axis of the shaft is called as longitudinal vibration. Okay, so damped and undamped means damped means there is a reduction of amplitude. So undamped means there is no any reduction of amplitude. Okay, so now I came to now I will conduct this experiment how to take the reading. Okay, so take the graph sheet. So again you take the graph sheet and fix to the around the drum. Okay, so tightly you are going to fix the graph sheet around the drum without any wrinkle, without any that what those. Okay, so tightly you fix with the help of some tape and rubber. Okay, so now you are going to take this graph sheet. I am going to fix now. Okay, so here we are not using oil, that main important things in this experiment. Okay, so you take this the graph in this around the drum. Okay, so tightly you are going to fix this. Once you fix this, okay, so once you fix this, okay, so take so fully you make it tight one. Okay, so don't any okay. Once you fix this take just to fix it slowly. Okay, once you fix it this okay, so now what I did is take the graph sheet, fix the around the drum of the that. Okay, so and see that very important is the sketch pen should be touched to the middle of the graph sheet. Okay, middle of the graph sheet. Okay, so now it is touches to the graph sheet. Okay, so once it is touches, now next is third step is switch on the motor of this experiment. Okay, so once you switch on this motor, okay, just to switch on this okay, now it will okay, so just to complete the one cycle, okay, around this graph sheet. Okay, after completing one cycle, just to observe here the graph sheet. Okay, now it is completed one cycle. Okay, so after completing one cycle, just to give that twisting moment of this shaft. Okay, so now I am going to twist. Okay, so once you give that twisting moment, you are going to get the vibration. Okay, okay, this is about the vibration occur in the without oil. Okay, so once you get the vibration of this, okay, again close the sketch pen. Okay, remove this graph sheet. Okay, so once you remove this, so what we got from this is see, so we got the vibration occur in the longitudinal undamped longitudinal vibration. Okay, so this is the vibration occur in the undamped torsional vibration. Okay, so from this we are going to, for calculation purpose, take any one cycle. Okay, so you just observe it goes on decreases. Okay, from this is called as the line, the horizontal line is called as the mean position, and the fluctuation, that is the oscillation taken, is called as amplitude. Okay, so here amplitude goes on decreases. So consider any one cycle for the calculation purpose. You take any one. Okay, so I am taking the first cycle. So from first to first cycle. Okay, so you note down the xt value here, and top one is called as an x1, top to below amplitude is called as an x2. Okay, the mean position to the maximum displacement is called as amplitude. Okay, so from this reading you are going to what do the calculation part. Okay, so this is about the undamped longitudinal vibration, that is without oil. So this is the what we got this is about the vibration occur in the this system. Okay, so just to remember this universal vibration apparatus is we are going to conduct the 4 experiment, that is damped longitudinal, damped torsional, undamped longitudinal, undamped torsional. Okay, so in the torsional vibration we are going to use the string. So in the longitudinal we are going to use what, mass. Okay, to calculate the logarithm decrement or amplitude. Okay, so this is about, and one more thing is, so here the longitudinal vibration oscillation takes place in horizontal direction. So in the right hand direction, this is spring mass damper system. Here the twisting moment we are going to give what, vertical direction. Okay, so that is the main difference between this. So I hope you understand this universal vibration apparatus. Okay, so we conducted on this universal apparatus is 4 experiment we are going to conduct it. Okay, so we are going to 4 experiment we are going to compute it now. So okay, so take this reading and do the calculation part. Okay, so I hope you understand this universal vibration apparatus. Okay, thank you very much. So in the third session, after conducting how to that experiment, that is after plotting the graph on graph sheet. So now I am going to take the calculation part. Okay, so here same you can undamped longitudinal vibration of the graph what you drawn on the graph sheet. So consider complete one cycle, that distance you are going to take as xt. Okay, so first cycle, that is first half cycle, consider as x1 and second half cycle consider as x2. Okay, from the graph sheet you can note down either in centimeter or meter. Okay, so from the graph sheet what you drawn in this graph sheet, so take the xt is equal to, here we got the 17 into 10 divided by pi into 60. Okay, so here 17 is equal to centimeter we are going to get from the graph. Okay, that is 1.7 meter. Okay, so just to substitute here the t value, so you are going to get what, xt value you are going to get what, t is equal to 0.901 second. Okay, so this is called as a time period. Okay, so I will repeat here, x of t taken from the graph what you drawn in the video, that what you seen in the video, that is either in centimeter or minimum. Okay, so xt is equal to, I consider here as 1.7, just to substitute you are going to get t is equal to 0.901 second. Okay, so once you calculate the time period, so now we are going to calculate what, frequency. Okay, frequency is equal to, formula is 1 by t, so 0.901, just to substitute here, so you are going to get what, frequency in hertz, that is 1 by 0.901 is equal to, frequency is equal to 1.108 hertz. Okay, so after calculating this frequency, so now you need to calculate what, natural frequency. Okay, so natural frequency is equal to, at omega n is equal to 2 pi f radian per second. So f is equal to, already we calculated here, that is 0. And that is frequency is equal to what, 1.108. Okay, just to substitute here 1.108, so 2 into 3.142, so omega n is equal to 6.966 radian per second. Okay, so this is about the natural frequency of the undamped longitudinal vibration. Okay, so these are the three quantity, these are the three terms we are going to solve with the help of graph. Okay, from the graph you are noting that the x1 value, x2 value and x of t. Okay, just to xt value consider from the graph sheet, just to substitute you are going to get all these values. Okay, time period, frequency, this natural frequency. Okay, so time period is nothing but to complete the one cycle, the time taken to complete one cycle is called as time period. Okay, frequency is nothing but the reciprocal of time period is called as frequency. Okay, natural frequency nothing but the free vibration of a natural frequency is called as, the free vibration is called as a natural frequency. Okay, so their natural frequency is denoted by omega, that is omega n. Okay, so here we are going to get what, 6.966. Okay, result is equal to the frequency of longitudinal vibration under the undamped condition is 6.966. otherwise you can write all these three values. So that is about the result. Okay, so this is all these 4 experiments, that is what we conducted, the damped, undamped, longitudinal, undamped, longitudinal. Okay, so all these 4 experiments we are going to conduct on only one apparatus, that is called as a universal vibration apparatus. Okay, so in the longitudinal and the torsional. Okay, in torsional we are going to use the string, in the longitudinal we are going to use what, spring. Okay, in torsional vibration we are going to give the oscillation horizontal direction, in the longitudinal you are going to give the oscillation in vertical direction. Okay, so there is the difference between longitudinal and torsional. Okay, so I hope you understand this experiment calculation. Okay, thank you.